Hi everybody, I'm in Wednesday's folder right now looking at your assignment for today, and you are going to be making an illustrated timeline. Now, unlike your vocabulary where you have to hand draw the pictures, in this particular instance, everything is going to be digital. So you're going to type the title of an event on the timeline. You're going to put the date of the event on the timeline. You're going to type up a brief description, 1 or 2 sentences, and you're going to find an image from the internet that you can also put on the timeline. The events that you're going to be doing today, and just like vocabulary, I've divided these up into 2 separate days. So you're going to do 5 events today: the Missouri Compromise, tariffs, Compromise of 1850, or otherwise known as the Great Compromise, Fugitive Slave Act, and Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now, each of these events we have talked about with the exception of Uncle Tom's Cabin. For that one, you'll need to look on the internet and find out what that is. For all the others, you will just simply be, you could go back to our sectionalism notes because it's all there. Or, like tariffs, for example, is right here. Or the causes of the Civil War notes, which you also went through, and they're all right here. Okay? So you can go there for your dates, for your summaries, or you can look them up on the internet as well, whatever is easiest for you. But you will need to find a picture from the internet and put it in the box on the timeline. Now, I did a sample here for you, and I chose an event that is also a cause of the Civil War, but I didn't include it among the ones that I'm having you do today and the ones I'm having you do tomorrow. And the one I chose to do as a sample was the 3/5 Compromise. So I just simply went to the internet, even though I know what the 3/5 Compromise is, but if this is you, you might go to the internet. This is images, but I'm going to go to all and look on Wikipedia to see what the 3/5 Compromise was about. Usually you can find that within the first paragraph. And then I typed up a brief summary. It's only a sentence long. And I put that here. Of course, first of all, I put in the year. And I have for each box here, I have a place where you put the date, and then where you would put the title and a brief description of the event. And so I put all that in there, and then I went back to the internet under images and simply found an image that I wanted to include, and I copy and pasted that. And of course I had to reduce the size because it took up my entire slide here. But you will do that for each one of these. And your first event is going to begin here on the very bottom. So if you can see, you can tell this is the first event on the timeline because the line that connects with the timeline is before this one above it. And so this is where your first event would go. And then you would go up here to the second event, and then down here to the third, and then up to the fourth, and so forth. So you're zigzagging all the way across, or up and down across this timeline. Up here you put a title for your timeline, and that's pretty much it. So you're going to do 5 events today and 5 tomorrow. If you have any questions about any of this whatsoever, don't hesitate to join me in a Zoom meeting today at 2:30 or Thursday at 2:30, and I'll help you with any of this. Otherwise, just send me a message. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.